We'll call to order our meeting of Ware County Board of Commissioners, 4:30, August 26, 2019. Again, a roll call vote, which I will waive due to the fact that we already called it order and declared that the application. Get right into the agenda. Mr. Manager, item 8.
Under tab 8 is resolution 2019-09. It is approving the change of control of the cable television franchise from Vibe Broadband to Eagle Broadband Investments LLC. This is to take place in the third quarter of 2019.
I so move.
Okay, got a motion. Have a second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions for the manager on this agreement? Hearing none. Begin with a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Carter.
Present.
Commissioner Barner. Commissioner Pope. Commissioner Nelson. And the chair votes aye. Item B, Mr. Knight.
Okay, under tab B is resolution 2019-10. It is an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Waycross for distribution and allocation of SPLOS funds, special purpose local option sales tax funds, to the city of Waycross for a term of 6 years.
Do you have a motion, Commissioner?
Make the motion. Second.
Okay, got a motion.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions for the manager? Hearing none. Begin with a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Carter again.
Aye.
Commissioner Barner. Commissioner Pope. Commissioner Nelson. And the chair votes aye. Item C.
Okay, under tab C is resolution 2019-11 to reimpose the special purpose local option sales tax, 2020, and call it for the election to vote on the same referendum, excuse me.
Okay. Do I have a motion? Thank you.
I made a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, I've got a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions about the resolution?
Well, we need to understand the renewal of this sales tax is not only needed, it's just about gonna have to be because of the financing of these roads. And we're gonna try to fix it one day soon where we don't have no dirt road. And the only way we can do it is with sales tax, friend. And I urge you strongly to help us do this. That's the only way we're gonna be able to build ABC, is with the money that we got in the bank right now, from sales tax. You pay 55 cents on every dollar on sales tax. The other 45 cents comes from people from out of town. And I would appreciate very much each one of you understanding that this is just, it's almost a must if we keep trying to go where we're going.
Highest tax in the whole state of Georgia.
Sir?
We got the highest sales tax in the state.
Yes, sir. We won't have that other for 5 years.
Okay.
Mandatory.
All right. Any more questions or comments? Hearing none. Begin with a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Nelson. Commissioner Pope. Commissioner Barner. Commissioner Carter. And the chair votes aye. Item D, Mr. Manager.
Okay, under tab D is the Unison Behavioral Health County Participation Contract with Unison Behavioral Health in the amount of $50,026. It is to provide mental health services, developmental disability services, and substance abuse services.
I so move.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions for the manager? this is a agreement we've had for several years, and it don't cost us anything. You got a company set up to come in here and do this major removal for us. Of course, it's reimbursed by the state.
We do this first.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, we don't,
That'll be the next one.
All right. Back out of that part. All right, anybody else got anything they want to say about this?
I think you said earlier, Mr. Moore, that this is just a continuation of the contract we've had. with them
That's
for
correct.
a number
It's an
of years.
annual contract each and every year. Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll begin with a roll call vote, again with Commissioner Carter.
Aye.
Commissioner Barner. Commissioner Pope. Commissioner Nelson. Chair votes aye. Item E.
Okay, under tab E is the disaster debris removal services contract with Crowder Gulf. It was a contract, we awarded contract on June 10th, 2019, and this is to be renewed each and every year.
Okay. Now I can read the motion.
Make a motion.
Got a motion, do I have a second? Here, Commissioner Carter. Now, what this does, this allows us to have a company that comes in with the heavy equipment to remove debris. If we did have a storm, God forbid, and if do, then it's reimbursed. And, it's a good thing, we've had it for years. I appreciate the commission taking action on this. All right, any more questions or comments?
And if we don't have this agreement on file, the state won't reimburse us.
That's exactly right. Okay, we'll begin with a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Nelson. Commissioner Pope. Commissioner Barner. Commissioner Carter. And the chair votes aye. Item F.
Tab F is the adoption of the Title VI plan for the Ware County Transit Program. This is a requirement by the Georgia Department of Transportation because of receiving federal funds in our transit program. This is a plan that sets out where we establish our non-discrimination statement to those who use the transit program in Ware County.
Okay, do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments, commissioners? Hearing none. Again, a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Nelson. Commissioner Pope. Commissioner Barner. Commissioner Carter. And the chair votes aye. Item G.
Okay, under tab G is the award of bid to Littlefield Construction for the paving and drainage improvements to Musket Trail, Marshall Lane, Everett, and Morale Roads, in the amount of $893,606.20.
Okay, do I have a motion?
I make a motion.
Okay, I've got a motion, and a second.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions concerning this contract for these roads?
How many miles is that? Manager?
I don't know that all, I don't know.
Roughly about
Ray,
2.5
he
miles.
might know, know exactly the mileage. Let's see if it's in the.
That's the trail deal. That's probably about a mile.
Don't have that right in front of me. Let's see.
That's all right, I'll get with, Brandon.
Roughly about 2 miles. About 2 miles.
2 miles.
About 2 miles.
2 miles.
Yeah. that's-
Now, this road work is completely building a road bed and paving the road. This ain't one that's being resurfaced. This is all completely new construction road bed.
Yes.
Okay, again with a roll call vote, again with Commissioner Carter. Commissioner Barner. Commissioner Pope. Commissioner Nelson. And the chair votes aye. Item H, Mr. Manager.
Okay, under tab H is a proposal from statewide engineers for the street and drainage improvements to be paid out of the 2014 SPOS in the amount of $89,600 for the paving and drainage of Osborne Road, R.C. Davis Road, Morris Road, Pine Lane, and Pleasant Acres Road.
This is drainage.
Paving and drainage, yes, sir.
That's the engineering.
Yes, sir, statewide engineering, looking at a estimate of roughly about $1.3 million.
Right.
Okay, we'll have a motion.
I make the motion.
They got a motion, got a
Second.
second. Got a motion and a second. Okay. Any further questions? Hearing none, begin with a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Pope, Commissioner Epps, Commissioner Barnes, Commissioner Carter, and the Chair votes aye. Item nine, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, under tab I is proposal from Wolverton, for the, high-level design of a perimeter road for Ware County. In the amount of $40,000 even, and it will be paid out of the 2014 SPOS.
Okay.
I so move.
Got a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second, any further questions? Hearing none, begin with a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Pope, Commissioner Carter,
Aye.
Commissioner Barnes,
No,
Commissioner Pope, Commissioner Epps, and the Chair votes aye. All right, commission comments. That's it.
No, sir.
I got a little comment I want to make.
All right.
Are we of the opinion now we're gonna proceed with ABC period?
That's what this is.
Okay, and, we're going to try to let it as one project. That was an action that we took up with, Mr. Long.
That's right.
So, it's a matter of getting with the program, Mr. Manager.
Yep.
Getting the
Move forward.
Yeah. And,
Yes, sir.
can we do that post haste?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what I'd like to see. I want spinner line painted down it pretty quick. All right.
Miracles. I love miracles.
Yeah.
All right. Commission comments, someone? I understand somebody wants to say something. Y'all still want to do that, or?
We don't have a plan yet.
Hold on just a minute.
Well, they put it over there out the way.
Hold on just
Let
a
me grab
minute.
the podium, please.
Yeah, where you can have.
Can they hear that thing? I haven't heard
Yeah,
it.
where you can prop though, at least.
It's not the sound of the thing.
Here, Mr. Carter.
Gentlemen, I appreciate the opportunity to say a word or two.
Yeah.
I spoke to you gentlemen the last meeting or two,
Yes.
and as a landowner, and I gave my opinion on the road going to the projected path by the lift station. And I stressed my disapproval of that, which it's gonna impact my property quite a bit. And the thing about it is, what I was concerned about is the cost of the bridge and the retaining wall. Now, you could drop right over there on Wind Clay Drive and put a bridge, and you don't need a retaining wall there. The road goes all the way to the creek. Wind Clay Drive is a road that's been there for 30 years or better. Those roads are made to travel on. The people over that side don't wanna travel on them, and they let them move out. Because it's not gonna impact their land at all. A bridge there won't impact a foot, but it will be on mine. But I I said before, and I wanna reiterate again, I want Jamestown people to get a way out, they need an escape route. But I think it needs to be done in a cost-minded way, I mean, you could save $2 million by putting a bridge there across Wind Clay and leave the retaining walls out. That's $2 million of my tax money. I'm speaking as a taxpayer of Ware County right now. I mean, I don't believe in spending excess money on things like that you don't have to. But if people on the south side don't want to go through there, they shouldn't have no say so if it don't impact their property. They're dictating to the county, to cost the county over $2 million. I mean, it's just, I don't wanna stand in the way of progress, I said before, but it's gonna impact my property quite a bit if it goes through by the projected path out ABC. But I want to know how I felt about it, and that's the way it is. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, thank you for coming.
Now, I got you. Last time I come up here, I told y'all everyone that came in, and I asked for a few things to be done. Y'all got them done. I appreciate it.
We'll talk a little more direct to the mic.
Vote Grant. My name's Gregory Neal Tanner, 3601 Tanner's Lane.
Right,
I said, I wanna thank y'all for the vote grant.
thank you.
Y'all done a good job down there, now finish it. Roll the rest of the dirt towards the highway there, towards your pavement, and put a little crush and run there, with that dirt from washing into the river and running the boat ramp, and you'll have it done.
We got some material now we can do that with, that we got to go buy,
That's great.
taking up all this asphalt off of these roads and being resurfaced.
We're just throw a little something in here to keep the dirt from washing down the boat ramp and running the boat ramp, and y'all be accomplished exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Take the tree out the center of the parking area there so we can park boats.
I was down there this week looking at that.
And I appreciate you fixing the potholes there in front of the prison. It took y'all long enough, but it got done, and you know, they're fixed.
Everybody needs to understand, how long has it been since we had a prison repair? 2 years?
A full one, yes, sir, pretty much.
2 years, just now got one back, one full crew back, just, less than 2 weeks ago.
Well, I understand that, Jim, and that's all great. I wish you'd take them
Well,
all,
that's sweet.
I wish you'd take them all out of the county jail and quit feeding them and put them out on the road and make them pick up paper and do some, you know, swinging and weed eating and everything else.
I'm gonna add to that. Since you're talking about that, this is part of it. Whenever I walked to my first grade teacher's class, Miss Jewel Davis at Glassburg, and she said, the first thing we're gonna do, boys and girls, is learn the Lord's Prayer and the pledge of pledge to the flag. They wouldn't be 1,600 over there at the Ware Correctional Institute, and they wouldn't be 600 over there in mine and your jail.
That's one of, and that's
That's
what
right.
I wish they could get them out and work. I worked prison for 5 years.
They got more rights than you've got.
I know, it's a joke. But I wanna thank y'all for what y'all did. I just hope y'all continue to do something. But I also went out and I looked at your building, your, public safety firing range that y'all wanna build. Y'all started that in 2014. How much money you got in?
Right at $1 million right now.
$1 million.
Swash tax.
That's not counting the $4 million that you spent on the dump that's never opened.
That's
right?
correct. Yes, sir.
That's $5 million. Okay. That's not counting the 400,000 they spent on the one US one even visit.
No.
That's $4,500,000 on the shooting range. Now I'm coming up here and I'm gonna talk to you about my road. Mr. Cowley don't going through his land. I really don't care for it on my land. But Jamestown needs a way out.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna benefit nothing. Y'all ain't gonna give me nothing for my land, cause it's wetland. Even when you get up the hill, I still will not benefit anything. Because everything over there is so wet, I can hardly build houses on it. They might be one little piece of property there that my kids can build something on. But my taxes are gonna increase when that road goes through there. And for the last 23 years, when I built my house for $45,000, I've paid $1,000 a year. I got half of what it's cost me to build my house out of my blood, sweat, and tears in taxes on my house. And y'all sit here talking about repurposing that sales tax. You told me the last time I stood up here that you didn't vote for it. You didn't want it.
For the splash tax,
The last time I was up here, Jimmy, it's on record, man.
I've always supported the splash tax.
No, you didn't. You told me the last time I stood right here, Jimmy, you did not support it. I know you're not gonna argue with it, you're gonna change the subject, but that's okay. What I'm getting at is, we need the road built,
You're right, that's what we just voted to do.
and I hope y'all can do it, and I hope y'all take it all consideration.
Yes, sir.
And I hope that one of you, or all of you, will get out there and ride around in Jamestown and see something. I mean, just look at some of the stumps growing up in the roads, and the grass growing in the gutters out there where the road water can't even run down the gutters.
I was out there all over that neighborhood.
I hope so, Jimmy. I hope you're not
That's where I
lying.
was. I didn't hope, I was.
Okay. You know, load the sprayer up in the back of one of them county trucks out there, and let one of them employees that's riding around all day long in one of them four-wheel drives, hold his arm out that little window and spray the grass.
Well, I can't answer that, manager.
And as far as Tanner's Lane, y'all come out there and graded it the second time in 20-something years. I built that road. My daddy and Mike built that road with our own blood, sweat, and tears, and our own diesel fuel, our own tractor. And for 20 to 30 years, I maintained that road. And y'all come out there twice and grade. They come out there the other day and run the graders down the center of it, now the water runs right down Tanner's Lane. So I turned around and emailed Mr. Brooks the other day and asked him if he just dropped 3 loads of dirt on the county road that me and my daddy built and give to y'all, if he dropped 3 loads of dirt on there, I'll do something with it with my tractor and the water won't run down it no more, won't run across it no more. When y'all wanted to come down Tanner's Lane and get up on it, over there off of, that other road over there, to come between there and make access out of Jamestown, oh, y'all was all over it. But ain't nobody been on it since.
You live in your daddy's old house?
Yeah, no, I live on my own house, down there on the edge of the creek.
Yeah.
And if you go anywhere past my house and you build a road through that swamp, you talking way a bunch of money. A lot more than you talking building the side of that railroad track, and you talking about flooding me, along with 3 or more of my neighbors. And you're probably gonna flood me with some of this road building, you're talking about building ABC Avenue. Because that road's gotta come down in ditches on ABC Avenue, and probably gonna cause me some problems. But you know, I'm willing to give.
Yeah.
Cause these people behind me that was all gathered up a while ago, that ain't here now, ain't listening to you vote. They've all said what they wanted to say, and they've left. I'm gonna stay here to listen to come out of every one of his mouth, whether it's a yes or no.
We appreciate it, Skip.
Because I'm gonna look you in the eye on the streets, just like I looked you in the eye while ago, Jimmy. Because you've changed
I
your mind,
expect you-
you've
I
changed your
expect you to
mind.
look me in the
You've
eye.
changed your mind twice, man. So last time we was up here, Mr. Brashay stood right there, and you said you held up a piece of paper, said that you was willing to sign to get that State Street overpass. And you changed your mind again. Y'all know that it's gonna hurt some people. If you go down Albany Avenue, you're gonna hurt some businesses. If you go down, the other street y'all was talking about, you're gonna hurt some people, you're gonna hurt some businesses. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Just like when you take ABC Avenue down there through there, somebody's not gonna like it. Daddy's always told me you can only please some of the people some of the time, but not all the people all the time.
That's exactly right.
So please the most of the people.
We will, thank you.
I'd like for you to speak up. Your back is to the audience.
Sir,
We can't, we've got a nice building here, but you in the back, like me, hard of hearing. I hear very little of what you're saying, and the person speaking is back, and we looking at his back. Thank you.
They'll be taken care of before the next meeting.
Thank you.
all right, that it? Anybody else?
Mr. Chairman, you can't build a road without hurting somebody. They quit making roads with skyhooks a long time ago. And so you gotta put them on the dirt. And somebody's dirt's gonna be used for a road. And, if it's yours, it's just as well to use yours as it is to use your neighbor's. Because to be neighborly, you got to be willing to give whatever is necessary. you're not giving it, actually, you're gonna be paid some for it. And I hope that it's more than enough. But I appreciate each one of you being here today. May the Lord bless you. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else?
Mr. Chairman, make a motion to adjourn.
Sorry. We got a motion and a second. All in favor by saying aye?
Aye.
We are adjourned. All ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we got it.